welcome back, guys. I know it's dark. I just wanted to talk about DMX, Earl Simmons. I guess I came to know him. Now, I don't remember the 90s with DMX, but they said he put out his first album in 1998, so therefore I would have been around 21 years old. This, well, one right here. They can't see you anyway. She was 1 year old then. 1 year old.
That's fine. My fault.
Well, yeah, he was. Yes, DMX. So, Mr. DMX, they say he passed away yesterday. Of course, it was a whole circus all week long, them saying he was gone and then he wasn't. So, that was a whole mess. First of all, let me tell you guys, I feel so late about the verses between him and Snoop Dogg last July. We just saw that yesterday, and that was so much fun.
Right.
Snoop crazy. Snoop is a whole vibe all in him. He is a mess. He will have you rolling. They both had me rolling. It was like two uncles. Two uncles at a cookout or something. That thing was funny. And, just songs from both of them that we had forgotten about. And we was watching, this one was kind of really sad. So I said, well, you don't have to worry about, he doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. I said, he got Aaliyah now. And her mom actually put out a statement that they're going to meet again. So that was real sweet.
Aww.
So, it seemed like after Leah died, for everyone, including myself, my mom told me that she called me because we was going to take my son to the doctor. 2001, so he was almost 1 year old. And she told me, like, Aaliyah died. She said, the singer Aaliyah died. And I was like, about to pass out. I ain't never felt like that before. So, DMX was, that was our I Miss You video. I Miss You video.
Miss you.
So, seemed like after that, he seemed to kind of go downhill, as with everyone, Timberland, everybody. Like, it was just, tragic.
Everybody.
Aaliyah, man, she did something to somebody. She did. I don't know. She's special. Like, she's a whole nother video. But, yeah, her mom said, damn. So that's what I was telling her. I said, it's more of them on that side than us on this side. If you think he got Tupac, Biggie, everybody. My son said Bernie Mac, everybody. Whitney, Michael Jackson, everybody. So it's kind of like, should we feel sad for him or us? I mean, for real talk. We got to deal with us COVID and bills and crazy people shooting up store. You cannot go to the grocery store, people shooting it up, and just all this nonsense we have to go through. So I'm kind of like, and then my family's getting smaller and smaller. So I'm like, it's like everybody's over there and we're still over here. So I don't know who to feel sad for. But, a lot of people been judging him. And as people, we do that. I know, when I heard back then he had like 14 kids, I was like, okay then. Okay then. And, whatever. I wasn't judging that bad, but when you hear some dude got 14 kids, 15 kids, I'm like, oh man.
Right.
But now, BET apparently has a biography he did, and I need to watch that. But, from that video, Slipping, you said?
Yes.
So I was reading about him on Wikipedia a little bit, and, because it was long. And they said, his mom was abusive to him, right? Because in the video, he tried to take, I guess that was his report card, and she just like go away. You know, she was playing cards with friends or doing something, and he went in his room and ripped it up. I said, oh my gosh. So the Wikipedia said that he was abused by his mom and several of her boyfriends. So, so you know, you guys, you see people smiling. You don't know what's behind that smile. Smokey Robinson said, "Tears of a clown when no one's around." So, and there's a cause and effect to everything. The way, you know, why people act the way they do. You know, he has all those kids. You know, he kind of touched on that in the verses about. I wish he had the mic turned away, but then he turned it back, so he missed a lot of what he said. But he did say he was 13 years old. He's with a 26-year-old woman, right? So he was abused. He said it was abuse, but you know he ain't. I guess he ain't. So then you kind of, you know, figure, okay, he been through all this with his mama, her boyfriends. He been with these women. He probably, you know, try to seek out love and can't find it. And then the drug thing, they said that was an accident. Somebody that he trusted put something in his weed, and at like 14 years old. So he had a lot of near misses with the death situation. Is I guess the drugs. You know what I mean. And he was on Iyanla, and I was kind of looking at him like, you know, look at him like a brother, because he was like going off of her. I'm like, oh no. I was like, oh, don't go off on Miss Iyanla. That was something. So, you know, he wasn't ready. But, you know, he seemed like he was, like the cause and effect thing I was saying, like turning tragedy into triumph. Looked like he was trying. You know, he was songwriter, actor, and rapper. The songwriter, his lyrics, you have to really listen to his lyrics.
Should have been a preacher.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Like, they said he was, I don't know if he was on his way to becoming like a deacon or something like that. So, yeah. And then he has this new fiance with, I guess it sounded like he's 2 or 3. I'm not sure. Exodus is his son's name. That's one.
I like that.
And, so he real deep. Real deep. And me and her was like watching Cradle to the Grave like probably 6 months ago, like a couple of times in a row.
I'm just staring at him like, oh, he a good father. Ooh.
And that, you said that was his goddaughter?
Paige.
So we might, you know, watch his movies. I mean, it's hard. He had a couple movies. Belly. He was putting it. I don't even remember Belly. Well, I remember. I remember that one scene in Belly where he was putting it down. And you know, versus just people are just so, you know, talk about, oh, he put on weight, so you know he ain't on the stuff no more. It's like, why you talk about him when he's on it? You talk about when he's off it. People are just so rude. I don't understand. Like, I'm glad they wasn't reading the comments the whole time.
Right.
But, dang, I'm getting off track of what I was thinking about. Oh, so, just lyrics. So, Mr. DMX, Dark Man, X, You Don't Know, Party Up, is my favorite song of yours. And around that time, was that 2002, 2003-ish?
2002.
So some of you guys don't know. I guess I'm still going to claim I'm a hairstylist, whatever. Almost 24 years. But at that time, when I was a hairstylist, that song was so relatable to what I was doing. Being a hairstylist is hard work. And at the time, I was at this place called Hair Cuttery, so we got, you know, a variety of people, all different colors. So sometimes people of an opposite color were very, very hard to deal with, because they look at you like, can you do my type of hair? So yeah, back then I had to deal with stuff like that. I had to deal with my managers, which were hard on us because of their managers trying to make these goals and whatever. So, and then my son back then, we was starting to find out, he had autism and other issues, relationship issues, all that. So, Party Up, man, that was on the radio like non-stop. So when that came on the radio, do you know? Oh, that used to turn up all the time. Man. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Whoop, 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 whoop. Exes got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Hey! And that lick he had in there, laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church, and the preacher talking, and it hurt, the truth of the hurt, something like that, y'all. I said, laying on your back and looking at the roof of the church. Dang, that's deep. So, it is sad, y'all. I'm just now processing this a day later. Just thinking about him. And just people being so judgy. You gotta stop being judgy. You gotta find out the backstory of people, and just stop judging people. Like, 50 years old, that's young. That's young. I don't even know if he probably had grandkids. He probably did. He's 50 years. He probably did have grandkids. I don't know. Nobody ever said anything, but I'm trying to think of what else. I guess that's all I want to say. I'm just really glad I missed that versus battle. I don't even watch. The only one I watched was the Isleys and the Earth, Wind and Fire. That was good. But this one, I was mad. I said, because I really, really like this one. Because, the Isleys and Earth, Wind and Fire, that was my parents, which I love. I love that music. I love it. I love all kind of music. But then DMX and Snoop Dogg, that was really my music, because Snoop Dogg was when I was in high school. So, that just took me back, y'all. I said, dang. It just took me back, to a better time. I don't even know what's going on these days, y'all. Things were just so different back then. Social media? It probably is social media. It sure is. Social media is a blessing and a curse.
Right.
It really is. But it seemed like a better time. A lot of hope back then. Not saying it isn't now, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm a dreamer. So back then I was dreaming a lot. So dreaming, daydreaming, imagination. I'm an only child. I have an imagination all the time. So I don't know, y'all. But yeah, like I said, I think he's doing better than we are. I hate to say that like that though. You think when somebody die, But that's how I kind of feel like, though. Especially me. I told y'all I got anxiety. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that. And these crazy situations in life that we constantly have to deal with every day. So I don't know what he took to. And that's another thing too that I've heard. I don't even smoke cigarettes, y'all. Barely. If I drink, it's a wine cooler. But same thing with Whitney. You can't, when you're older like that, who knows? Your body can't. I know your body can't take that anymore. Your voice changes. Whitney, you heard it when she sang. And if he got that stuff from wherever, who knows what they put in it. So they said he had 3 heart attacks. So yeah, though. I don't know. So leave y'all thoughts about DMX down below. I wonder what Eve, I haven't seen what Eve had to say yet. Dang, because she was with them from the beginning. With the Paul Prince and Rough Riders. Alright, y'all, leave y'all comments below. Y'all take care. Be safe out there.